Hello students, today we will learn about knowing all about emails. In the previous chapter, you have learned about the various features of internet and the web terminology. In this chapter, you will learn about the layout, elements, toolbar and various functions of Gmail. You will also learn the process of viewing and downloading emails, replying and forwarding, deleting and archiving emails, etc. Before moving forward, let us first discuss about what is email. Email is the simplest way of writing a letter without considering whether it is in a good style or has proper formatting effects. You can also send attachments such as pictures, songs, videos, etc. along with an email. Emails consists of two main parts, the header and the body. The header contains the name and the address of the recipient and the body contains the message. Advantages of email. The cost of sending an electronic message is nominal. The messages are sent and received instantly. Emails never get lost and do not reach at the wrong destination. Email allows us to be in touch with the people who are staying far away. We can attach pictures, videos, sounds to our email and send it to anyone. We can read, print, forward, reply or delete the received message. Students, let me tell you how to send emails. Once you have composed an email, then click on Send button to deliver the email to the specified email addresses. To retrieve a message saved in the drafts, click on the drafts folder that contains the mails which are typed saved and could be sent later. Open the mail that is to be sent. Go through the contents and make modifications if needed. In case if recipient's email ID is not provided, then type it in the To field and click on Send button. By default, Gmail will suggest you some addresses that match to the letters you typed in. When you send an email, a copy is automatically stored in the Sent Mail folder. This feature is helpful for future reference. It is also useful when you need to resend or forward a sent mail. Let us learn about receiving emails. All the received mails are stored in the inbox. They are arranged in chronological order on the basis of time when they are received. The inbox displays the newer emails followed by the older ones. To open any email in inbox, simply click on it. A separate window is displayed in place of inbox. The received email may contain attachments. If you want to perform any action on emails without opening it, then select the checkbox next to an email in the inbox. As you select the checkbox, Gmail activates a toolbar with various options on top of the email list. Number 1. Select. It allows you to select emails with the options like all, none, read, unread, starred and unstarred. When an email is opened, the button changes to Back to Inbox button. Number 2. Archive. It removes the selected mails from the inbox and sends it to the All Mail folder. Number 3. Report spam. This option marks the selected emails as spam and moves it to the spam folder. Number 4. Delete. It deletes the selected emails and sends it to the trash folder. Number 5. Move to. This option sends the selected emails to the desired folder displayed in the drop-down list. Number 6. Labels. It helps you to mark the selected emails with the desired label. Number 7. More. Clicking on the drop-down arrow of this option displays various options such as mark as read, mark as not important, etc. Students, let us understand how to view email attachments. You can send and receive various forms of attachments. An attachment is a file, such as an image or document, that is sent along with your email and indicated with a paperclip icon to the right of the subject. Generally, you are required to download the attachment to view it. However, many common file types such as Word documents and images can be viewed within a browser window. If the attachment is an image, you will observe a copy of the image as thumbnail. To view an attachment, open an email which contains an attached file. If it's an image attachment, it is displayed as a thumbnail with the view, share and download links next to it. To view the image, click on View Link. A new browser tab opens displaying the full-size image. View and download are common links present besides every document attachment such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, etc. MS Word documents can be converted by Gmail to HTML format so that you can read them online without downloading, and other types of email attachments like PDF and text files can be viewed through Google Docs. But an attachment of Excel file shows an additional link, that is, open as a Google spreadsheet. Students, do you know in June 2011, Google soft launched a social networking service called Google+? Okay students, let us discuss how to download Gmail attachments. You can download the Gmail attachments either one by one or all at once as zip file. Downloading an attachment means saving its copy to your computer. To download an attachment, open the email that contains attachments. Click on Download link or the icon of the file to save the attachment to your computer. In case you wish to download all the attachments present in an email in one go, then click on Download All Attachments link. Gmail will download all the attached files as zip file. By default, this zip file will be saved with the name of the subject of your mail. The email attachment will either be downloaded by default to a specific location, or you will be asked to choose the storage location depending on the web browser you are working on. Nowadays, many operating systems offer automatic updates. Enable this option if available. Students, note the fact file. The Gmail interface is available in 39 languages, US and UK English, French, German, etc. Alright students, note that never open an attachment if it is not from the trusted source. Some attachments may contain viruses. Clicking on them may harm your computer. Always update your antivirus on your computer and scan attachments for viruses before downloading. Students, let me tell you how to reply to emails. All the received mails are displayed in the inbox. After reading an email, you can take a few different actions such as opening an attachment, if there is one, replying to the message, forwarding it to someone else. If you don't have time to read it, then add a star to remind yourself to read it later on, or you can create an automatic vacation reply if you are away from the town for several days. The unread mails are displayed in bold text in the inbox. Emails are listed with the name of the sender, the subject of the email, and the first few words of the email body and the received data. The most recent email is displayed at the top. To reply any email, follow these steps. Click on the email that you want to open. Clicking on it will open the email message window. You will find reply and forward options right below the message. Read the message and decide how to respond the mail with a variety of commands: reply, reply to all, and forward. Click on Reply button if you wish to reply to the sender. Observe that the recipient's email address will automatically appear in the To field. Or, alternatively, you can click the reply arrow to respond to the message. A new Compose window will appear just below the original mail. Once you have composed and reviewed your reply, then click on Send button. Students, let us know more. To attach multiple files, press Ctrl key while selecting files. Let us discuss about forwarding emails. An incoming email can be forwarded to a single or multiple email addresses. To forward a mail, click the email you wish to forward. Select Forward option at the bottom of the message. A new Compose message window will open. Gmail automatically prefix forward in the subject text box followed by the original subject line of the message being forwarded. It indicates to the recipient that the mail contains a forwarded message. Type the recipient's email address in the To field or select To choose a recipient from your contacts. If the person is in your contact, then type his name and his email address will appear automatically. Type any additional text if you want to add and then click send. Students, note the online link to know more about Gmail. Visit gcflearnfree.org/gmail. Alright students, let me tell you how to delete emails. Although Gmail provides you several gigabytes of storage to hold number of emails and their attachments, but still it is advisable to delete messages that you don't require and make the space free. To delete an email, select the mail which you want to delete, either by selecting the checkbox or simply by opening it. In both the cases, you will find the delete icon in the toolbar present above the email list. Click on the delete icon and the selected file moves to trash folder. Students, note that the deleted emails can be retrieved from the trash folder within 30 days of deletion because Gmail automatically deletes these emails permanently after this time period. Let us discuss about archiving emails. The dictionary meaning of word archive is to collect and store historical documents. Archiving is a unique feature of Gmail using which you can remove emails from your inbox without deleting. It is a safer alternate to deleting. Archive messages are moved from your inbox to All Mail folder. All Mail folder is like a library where Gmail automatically stores all the mails received right from the day you created your email account. Archiving simply cleans up your inbox. The archive messages are accessible through the All Mail folder whenever needed. To archive an email, select the mail which you want to archive by clicking the checkbox next to the sender's name. Click the archive button in the toolbar, or if you want to archive an open mail, click the archive button present above the message. The selected mail will be removed from your inbox but will be available in All Mail folder. Now the archive mails will not be displayed in your inbox anymore. To view the archive messages, click the More drop-down arrow in the left menu pane and select All Mail folder. It will display all your messages including archived message and the message in your inbox. You can move an archive mail back to inbox by selecting it. Now click on Move to Inbox button present above. Students, let us learn about flagging email as spam. When you receive unwanted mails in your inbox, they are called spam. You can remove such mails by reporting them as spam using the following steps. Click the checkbox that is next to sender's name to select the email. Click on Report Spam button present on the toolbar. You will notice that the email is removed from the inbox folder to the spam folder of the relevant mailbox. A confirmation message appears at the top of the screen. Students, let me tell you how to recover email from spam folder. Sometimes you might find some legitimate emails lying in spam folder. This happens when they are wrongly marked as spam. You can recover them by following the given steps. Select the email from the list. Click on Not Spam button that appears on the toolbar. You will observe that the selected mail is automatically moved to inbox. Alright, let me tell you about searching emails. Searching an email in your inbox can be a tiresome job where hundreds of emails already exist. In order to search a mail, use search field on your email account instead of scrolling through all the mails. The search field is located at the top of the email window followed by its logo. To search any mail, follow the steps given below. Type in a keyword in the search field which is relevant to the mail you are searching. Example, if you are searching for an email that includes the word entertainment, then simply enter entertainment in the search field. Either click on the search button or simply press enter key. Gmail will display the list of mails as a result, which contains a keyword you typed in the search field. If you find problem in searching the result you require, then you have a choice to narrow down your query using Show Search Options drop-down arrow in the search box. Clicking on Show Search Options arrow opens a form displaying various search criteria. Fill the criteria in their respective fields that could efficiently filter your search and helps you to get the appropriate result. From and to fields help to find the emails received from and sent to specific persons respectively. The subject field lets you search an email using subject of the particular mail as keyword. You can search for email that contains specific words using has the words option and the doesn't have option functions exactly in reverse manner. Select the checkbox located next to has attachment option if you want to search a mail that have attachment. Date with an option allows you to search an email within a specified date range that you have defined. Okay, students know that Gmail doesn't respond to the search which contains special characters like symbols, currency, asterisks, etc. since it does not recognize them.